on this Monday, the 24th of June, 3:45. I don't know why it's took me so long to do it. I realised I stepped through this whole process of like press the button, move the screen, move it up, adjust the layers, it's a lot of processes. I really need to find a way to one button all of that stuff. I know the Stream Deck is going to help with a bunch of it, but the lights and the screen having to be moved and stuff, I kind of like the idea of the pull down one. Anyway, by the by, this video is about something else. 5 different ways to position yourself to get ready for Review Hunt when it drops, which we're like literally a week away now from July. I did a video probably about 3 or 4 days ago, which was kind of well received, about Review Hunt and what it involves, and hopefully got people a little bit interested about it. We seem to have this weird culture on the Steam blockchain and I do it too, so I'm just kind of confused why it happens. There's certain platforms or front ends that I would use, and there's certain platforms that other people would use, but then when it comes to like things that, like Steam Hunt for instance, there's a bunch of people who've never used it or never will use it. They've just written it off. And I think Review Hunt is gonna probably put the lens on on Steam Hunt stuff again when that drops in about, well, we don't know. I don't actually know if it's going to drop like first day of July. They said sometime in July, so it could be delayed. But I'm kind of hoping that it comes in the next 10 days or so. I'm kind of pumped and excited about it. And I'm going to go through these like 5 reasons why. So 5 ways to position yourself ahead of time before it launches. The first one is based around the amount of money that's coming in. There's about 600. I've got that actually listed down here somewhere. $661,000 from 94 companies. Now, I don't expect those companies to be there after month 2 or 3, obviously depending on how good their videos or their reviews or the things that they've asked for come back, or how much engagement they got. But you know, from as soon as it launches, there is a big pot of marketing spend there for top reviewers to maybe start having partnerships with outside companies, and even onboarding companies through the exchange, through Daybit, and people buying Hunt tokens and getting into decentralized brand advocacy for the first time. It's kind of a brand new thing, right? So the first thing I've put is research, and you can research just using things like Upwork, or you can use Instagram. Upwork, just do a search on the search engine looking for people who are looking for a video editor for that particular genre, or on Instagram looking on the tags for that. So what people are doing currently for video for categories like health and fitness, games, productivity, and I put on here commerce with a question mark, because commerce is quite broad, but there is big money. I think it was like $300,000. Half of that amount was for health and fitness. So there's going to be the fashion bloggers, the beauty bloggers, the makeup bloggers. Go and have a look what they're doing on YouTube in terms of the edit and the style, the jump cuts, the audio, the framing, the lighting. You're going to have to do something pretty much on par with that to be able to put something on YouTube as a review for one of these companies. That's what they're probably going to be looking for. Obviously, they would love to have a YouTuber with hundreds of thousands of followers, but that's where this is a bit of a game changer, because they can now outreach to 100 or 200 or 500 brand advocates, and then they can cherry pick from all that content they get in, probably cheaper than working with just a handful of advocates. All right, second up, start writing out your bio. Now, this may seem like a no-brainer, but if you go through review.hunt.town, you'll see halfway down there's like a profile layout, and it's got like a bio in there. Working on your bio now, a week out. I'm not saying it's going to launch on July the 1st, but I'm kind of hoping it launches early. But work on that bio now and link it up to all of your social platforms, all of your places where you're posting socially, so Reddit and Twitter and all that. And if you can, even throw together a landing page so people can get to know you, because there's going to be advertisers, I'm thinking, from kind of South Korea that are going to want to do their due diligence on you, who you are, who you're connected to, what you've done in the past, all of that stuff. Anything you can make now and put that into your bio when Review Hunt goes live, the better. Third thing, start thinking of live streaming. There is a massive amount of game streamers that are making a hell of a lot of money from either Amazon, Twitch, Prime subscriptions, people doing donations while they're live. The new portal, the new QVC almost shopping channel of the web is things like Twitch, YouTube Live, Facebook Live. And these portals are doing incredibly well for gamers who have managed to amass a massive following of people. They're basically bringing them, you know, people like Ninja are making like $1 million a month from that and sponsorships. So I'm not saying that we're going to get anywhere near that, but at some point in this journey, you're going to have some kind of live component. And if you really dig deep into the review hunt breakdown, or what it's going to do, sorry, the token.steam hunt breakdown, not white label, the white paper, you can see that idea hunt is going to be like the 360 of everything, right? So if you go backwards, idea hunt, you come up with an idea, you do it better, you get loads of hunters who are like, yeah, I'll chuck in some hunt tokens, I want one of these. They get it, then you can put something on review hunt to get them to review that product, and then you can use that content to then build a marketing strategy for like 6 or 12 months. And then the last part, obviously somebody will list it on Steam Hunt, but it's a 360, right? It's a 360 for brand advocacy, from build to production to review to the cycle repeats onto version 2. So I want you to think about live portals. I've already bought .live domains for all of the verticals of Steam Hunt in that white paper, and I haven't got it formalized in my head yet, but it's definitely going to be a front-end portal. So thinking of all the different looks and feels that you've seen with Steam and the condensers, imagine some kind of front-end for products, which is like a live channel with lots of different advocates from all around the world. Definitely going to use that content in Steam casting. Last two things then. So building out blogging templates. You can store these on SteamPeak. What do I mean by building out blogging templates? Get yourself ready now for the content that you're going to put out, that you're working with these clients. It's useful to have almost like a running digital CV. We tend to do this a lot when you're a brand advocate. You're so like fine-tuned into delivering for the client that you forget to storytell the behind the scenes, the working on it, the challenges, and all that's really valuable for your other channels, like your own YouTube channel, not just the client's deliverable. And so I would say take some of the stress out of that by making some templates up beforehand. You can store them over on SteamPeak so that you can instantly just bring them up and then fill in the post and make sure you've got a template dedicated for that particular task. So I put on here, you know, talk about the process behind the scenes of making the video, and potentially you could get incentivized by Steam Hunt if they see it and they see it's promoting Review Hunt, and the circle goes around. Final thing was basically the bottom line is discoverability and call to actions. So think of this as end scenes on your YouTube, maybe waiting screens in Twitch. All of these potential areas where there's downtime can also be advertising time for your profile on Review Hunt to get people that are interested in you as a brand advocate. You might even be a live streamer already that live streams for 4 or 5 hours a day, and then imagine having a bunch of reviews sitting waiting after you finished streaming and being able to record those little videos for clients and getting paid additional money on top of what you might be earning from streaming. Just an idea. Bonus as well on the bottom of here, I was thinking about this, custom Steam condenser front ends. Imagine having like a tech review team dotted around the globe. If you had 24 people in your tribe, if you want to call it that, then you could have this 24/7 network of connected live streams from all around the world. Somebody does an hour at a time, and you could all be just reviewing products that are coming in, or campaigns that are coming in, or suggesting better ways of working. There's loads of different ways to spin this, and knowing there's a pot of money for Review Hunt for people who want content making makes it really, really attractive to get more advertisers in by showing what's possible and what you can do. That's it really. I just wanted to give my like 5 things. I'm doing a whole series of these each day. I've got another like 13 of these, making the best video for the end client, pro tips for time management, b-roll sliders, big social followers doesn't make you an influencer. I've got a whole bunch of topics that I'm going to do right up until July for Review Hunt. Hope you enjoy this. Got any questions, leave them in the comments. This is also going out onto YouTube as well. I'll catch up with you soon. Take care. Bye. Drifting